trauma. It means wound, a wound. So think in terms of like somebody cut your arm, right? Somebody cut your leg. But as far as trauma is concerned, it's a psychological wound from an event. It's a psychological wound. It's not a physical wound. It's a psychological wound. And it's our reaction to some event. All right? You have some people who, let's just say me and my friend were in the same car accident, same event. He jumps out of the car, he shakes it off, it's no big deal. I'm affected by it deeply. So much so that every time I hear a car skid on the brakes, right? I hear a car, I go into fight or flight, freeze or fawn. My nervous system overwhelmed. Okay? That's an example of trauma. And everybody has different sensitivities to trauma. So trauma can be some major event. It can be an earthquake, it can be a tsunami, it can be a hurricane, but it can also be like a physical assault. You know, somebody runs up on you, say somebody has on a red jacket, and this actually happened to me. We didn't have on a red jacket. I was in Oakland one time. And, I was selling some stuff out of my van, some clothes and stuff like that. And, these guys, they saw me and they was like, oh, we're going to take that, And one of them ran up on me, he had the gun out. And, I'm looking at the gun and I'm like, I'm kind of used to this though. Like I've had a lot of gunplay in my life. I wasn't scared of that. But I'm trying to give you a scenario. If let's just say he had on a red jacket, and my nervous system is overwhelmed by that event, what's going to happen is every time I see somebody with a red jacket, I'm going to go into a defensive mechanism. I'm going to have a defense mechanism to that red jacket. All right? So it can be witnessing a crime. It can be witnessing, somebody close to you dying. It can be unexpected death, from severe injuries. These are all different types of trauma. It can also be childhood abuse, childhood neglect. This is something that we don't talk about too much. When we talk about trauma, a lot of times what we talk about is a major event that happened to us. We don't talk about events that were supposed to happen but didn't happen. That's also considered trauma. In other words, children, they need to attach to a caregiver. If they don't attach, they're going to have problems with attachment for the rest of their life if they don't get help. They need acceptance. They need someone who's telling them, you're okay the way you are. And if they don't have someone doing that, if the person is if they're constantly criticized, constantly judged, constantly blamed, they're going to have serious problems with their self-image, their self-esteem, how they view the world. The world's going to be a dangerous place to them. All of that is trauma. Okay? Those are what we call big T, big trauma, major trauma. But there's little t's also. And a lot of times what happens with little t's is that they happen over and over and over again over a long period of time until it has the same psychological effect on you as some major event. So for example, emotional abuse. Somebody is constantly talked up, you're constantly being talked down to. You're being demeaned. That is minor trauma. Or neglect. A lot of elderly people, like once they reach a certain age, if they can't take care of themselves and their children are financially taking advantage of them in one way or another, this is a type of trauma. This is what is known as a minor trauma. Bullying in school. And especially this is something that many of our children are exposed to because, they have different names, Muhammad, Ahmed, right? Sometimes they come to school with different food, biryani, makluba, things like that, right? And so the kids are like, what's that? Because they're used to eating, ham sandwiches or whatever, right? And so they get bullied. And so that constant criticism, that being judged by others, that being made fun of by others is a small t. It's a trauma. It's a type of trauma. All right? So in the same way that a physical wound can prevent your normal movement, your normal operations, psychological wounds do the same exact thing. Psychological wounds can prevent a healthy, positive, flourishing spirituality.